Hello and welcome to episode 240 of the Veeam Community Recap. I am Rick Vanover in the mustard room here in the Prague office on launch day. We're launching Veeam Data Platform version 13. Busy day. Madalena, how are you doing?
I am good. I'm in normal circumstances. So hello, everyone. Doing great, actually. A lot of stuff going on, preparing for 2026. Yesterday, I just sent a bunch of emails just to prepare for some events that we have next year. So really great. Fantastic.
Yeah, you scared me when you said 2026 because I'm not ready. I'm barely ready for
I
tomorrow.
know,
I've got
right?
a pretty cool event that we're doing up in London tomorrow. So actually, literally after this call, I'm jumping on a plane, heading up to the UK. I know you love that place, so I'll tell you all about it next week. But let's jump into we're breaking the rule. We got so much content. I got to hit a plane, so we're going to do speed mode recap. And first up is Esteban from Argentina. And actually, before I forget, let's go back to the camera view. You should highlight. Sorry, this is one screen so bad. Maddie's got the shirt. I have one too. I didn't wear it today, but thank you, Pablo, for the VUG Argentina stuff. That is so cool. But anyways, back to our regularly
Yeah,
scheduled
I must
content.
say, this is a personalized one, right? It has my name at the back as well, and you got one with your name.
Yep.
So that's
Yep.
fantastic. Sophia got one, Nicola. So that's really great.
I got to
Thank
put
you.
it up on the wall. I'll have to try it on. I have a whole box of stuff in my room from the Veeam office, or I haven't gotten through everything from Summit. But that was a really cool gift, Pablo. But one of your cohorts there in Argentina, Esteban, is talking about OpenShift 4 and 5 node control plane architecture. I really like what Esteban's doing here in this OpenShift virtualization space. That's an interesting graphic,
Yeah.
but it's really interesting here. But what caught your eye on this one, Maddie?
Yeah, really great. Esteban really loves his OpenShift stuff. So in this one, he discusses how to make bare metal stretched OpenShift clusters more resilient, especially when running stateful workloads like OpenShift virtualization VMs. And then he talks about how traditional two plus one or 1+1+1 control plane layouts can leave the cluster vulnerable. So he says if the primary side goes down and only one control plane node survives, losing that node can lead to catastrophic etcd recovery. So in order to address this, the proposal introduces 4-node and 5-node control plane designs. So now it's a 2+2 or 3+2, and with at least 2 etcd members remaining at the surviving side, the cluster is far more likely to keep quorum and recover cleanly. So this basically focuses on bare metal and agent-based installs, where etcd scaling is not automatic and aims to validate that performance stays within 10% of standard HI setups while improving recovery procedures and documentation. And this is smart and I think much needed as per community requests. It's a good improvement for anyone that is running stateful workloads on bare metal clusters. So great job in here, Esteban. I feel like you are one of the few that is writing about OpenShift. So keep on doing that.
Well, yeah, definitely. And it's going to be an emerging priority with us, so stay tuned. But my favorite part of this, Maddie, is right here. And then also to an extent right here, these three assumptions here on the shared 3 network across the locations and less than 10 milliseconds latency, big deal, along with the 10 gigabits per second. But etcd stored on those high performance type disks, that right there. I got to think, Esteban, let us know. You went through this because you helped design it for a client and you wanted it to go right? So this is kind of the whole spirit of community. These are shared designs of proven validations. So thank you, Esteban, for sharing.
And I just see also a question, I think, from Lucas in the comments. So if anyone can maybe reply to Lucas, because, or did anyone reply already? He asked there.
Oh, experience with Red Hat support.
Yeah. Okay, I can
Yeah,
see a step ready to fill it in. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Because when I checked it, that was not replied. So good stuff, Esteban.
Hey, Esteban is on it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Esteban. Good to see you 2 weeks ago. All right, let's go from Argentina to Brazil. And we've got Christian up managing.
I think we are going to Germany, actually.
Oh, Germany. Germany.
Yeah,
Oh, goodness gracious. Not next door, across the ocean. My bad. Sorry, Christian. I am Soul Eversoul from Germany. He's going through some user and access rights set up in the Object First OOTBI. What caught your eye on this one, Maddie?
Well, a long, comprehensive one, as always, Chris. He talks about how beyond storage would be emphasizes role-based access control, allowing organizations to assign specific roles and permissions. And this ensures users only have the access they need, supporting operational security. And this is going to also reduce the human error, as well as meeting compliance standards like GDPR, ISO 27001, NIST, and together immutability and role-based access control would be comprehensive, low overhead solution for the modern backup and recovery needs. And it's really great, how Object First would be addresses both data protection and operational security in just one package. And the immutability feature also gives teams confidence, like backups are safe from corruption or ransomware, while the role-based access control ensures the right people have the right access. So as I said, it just minimizing the risk and the human error. So good stuff in there. Of course, Chris is sharing a few more other links where he discusses different Object First and OOTBI features and probably some guides and stuff like that. I saw in this article at least 5 links. So yeah, if you're not familiar with Object First, with OOTBI, probably that's the place to start with.
Yeah, here's some of those links, just kind of some other posts, most of these on the hub. Always like seeing that, as well as check out those related topics over on the right. You get some of them from the Object First type of configurations, as well as some of the other ones that are out there. A couple comments on this. I love when immutable storage is given even more security kind of consideration. So this explicit user and rights assignment process that you've walked through, Christian, great way to take that nice additional level to keep that backup data safe. Good stuff. All right, keeping it in Germany. This is a new name. Sorry, Goals 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome. Comes here often at first post and talking about something really cool in Veeam ONE.
Yeah. So this is Sasha from Germany, working for Veeam. Welcome to the recap. I think really this is the first time we are calling your name in the recap. So this is great to see new people contributing to the hub. Really love that. So this is a nice article on how Veeam ONE can automate backup tagging to simplify job management. So Sasha is discussing how, instead of manually tagging VMs during deployment or based on request, Veeam ONE dynamically assigns vSphere tags based on customizable conditions like VM names, cluster, business units. And these tags can then be used to automatically target backup jobs in Veeam backup and replication, reducing operational overhead. And of course, it's going to ensure the compliance with SLA and preventing new workloads from being missed. And this approach is flexible, scalable, and it just keeps the backup management organized and efficient. And this is a great thing because it just turns what's usually super boring job, and also error-prone task into a automated process. And automating task not only saves time, but also it's going to ensure that your critical workloads are never overlooked. So fantastic job, and hopefully this is not the first and the last article you are contributing with.
Indeed. And Sasha, again, welcome and thank you for sharing this. And you did one better than me, Maddie, and you looked up the name. So I just tried to make a word out of it. Doesn't go so well, but love Veeam ONE, love the business view categorization. Probably the first time we've talked about that on the recap. Love bringing up some of the, we'll call that a deep cut, going deep into the product capabilities. So good stuff. Thank you, Sasha. All right, it's launch day. We're breaking the rule. V13 is launching today, but also what's launching is upgrading to Veeam Recovery Orchestrator. Marcus, aka Dynamic, picked this up, no joke. Literally, I just forwarded the email that it cleared QA in the launch process, and Maddie has said, Dynamic's already written about it. This is wild.
I know, right? This was really last minute addition, worth breaking the rule. We were like 30 minutes before recording, and I was like, let's break the rule. Let's just add it because it's definitely worth it. So just for you, Dynamic, thank you for sharing this and being on top of things. Marcus is basically walking us through the upgrade to the today release Veeam Backup and Replication V13.0.1, along with updates to Veeam Recovery Orchestrator V13, Veeam ONE V13.0.1, and the Service Provider Console V9.1. And Marcus is doing an in-lab upgrade from VRO 7.2.1 to 13, documenting the process step by step. And the upgrade covers the embedded VBR server, Veeam ONE, VRO components, and he said it took him about 50 minutes end to end, so that's really not too bad. And on his side, he says, like, aside from like a few deprecation warnings, the entire upgrade went smoothly and delivered a really refreshed UI and modernized experience. And thank you for being really so fast with this, Marcus. I think you already had it ready there. But yeah, since the V13.0.1 is bringing like kind of broad updates across the ecosystem, it's seeing this, smooth process in upgrading in your lab environment, hopefully will just build confidence for anyone that is preparing to do that in production, and then they will dare to do it sooner than later. And I'm sure this article from Marcus is a really great start to do so.
Yeah, and what's really cool about this is like really thorough. And I had this, I'm actually doing upgrades. I'm working in the lab right now. Did some upgrades for the thing I'm doing for tomorrow. I had these configuration deprecated features. So thanks for shouting that out. And I'll give everybody a heads up. If it's yellow, you can continue. If it's red, you cannot, right? So something to keep in mind. I'm upgrading the upgrade center here later today. But Marcus, you're outdoing me. This is great. And again, getting a list of those deprecated features. This is fantastic, and it goes really end to end. Yep, you get all of the few hours later. I don't know about hours, but nonetheless, it does take some time. It goes through, especially in this case, because it's Veeam ONE, backup and replication, and orchestrator, so the 12-step upgrade. But 12 steps for version 13. This is fantastic. Worth breaking the rule. Thank you, Marcus. All right, now to the Vanguard blog spotlight. We got Carrie Sun over at checkyourlogs.net. Did you know that I used to write over there at checkyourlogs.net as well? It's Dave Kula hosts that. A lot of good Veeam stuff over there. He has a post talking about a restore portal and API endpoint on, just having the REST API and restore portal on a separate computer. I think this is really cool to have a kind of command and control portal, lack of a better word.
Yeah, no, totally. And, Carrie-san, it's been a while since we have mentioned you in the recap, so it's great to have you back. He used to come more often to the hub, but it's good to have him via VBS as well. But yeah, as you said, he explains how to install Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365 V8.1 REST API and restore portal on a separate server instead of the default backup server. And installing these documents on a dedicated machine apparently improves scalability and the performance, security as well, and it kind of allows an independent management and the maintenance and scaling each of component. So there is step-by-step instructions, as you said, including mounting the ISO, running the installer, verifying system requirements, and then last but not least, best practices such as avoiding the OS boot drive for production deployment. And what's cool, separating the REST API and restore portal, as you said, is really smart choice for, especially for larger or like really an environment that you want to grow. So super cool.
Yeah, I love the idea of just putting the console elsewhere. We've done that in a lot of places across the portfolio. That being said, it's one of those, standard IT practices. Don't log into the server you're manipulating, right? Jump box. You can put the console elsewhere. So good stuff, Carrie. Nice to call your name. It's been a while. Hope to call you again soon.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of back to Argentina, we started with Esteban, and we talked about the shirt, and now we're talking about the Veeam user group. Maybe this would have been the right time to pull up the shirt, but I've translated it to English, but it is going to be delivered in Spanish. At least the page is in English. Let's take a look at the agenda and see what we have in store. So Pablo is really going to take a summary of some of his really good takeaways from the Veeam 100 Summit. It looks like, hopefully, Pablo, only the green stuff and the yellow stuff. And looks like Exagrid's a sponsor.
Yeah, and guess what? People are going to get one of these t-shirts as well. It's not going to be personalized as ours. They are not going to have their names at the back, but they're going to receive this t-shirt that I'm wearing today. So that's pretty cool. And yes, I mean, we talked so many great things at the summit. So it's really worth attending this. It's not going to be too long. It's just a few hours. It's going to be in the Veeam office. That's going to be next week, November 27. And this is already the second one this year. I attended the first one, was that in September. So Pablo is really on top of it. He really enjoys it. And why not? I mean, he has Veeam office where he can do it, has a great team in there that can support that. So and thank you, Exagrid, as well. Fantastic.
Yeah, and I like the Veeam office here in Buenos Aires because you can actually look across and see, I think it's Uruguay. I think you can see Uruguay across the river. It's kind of cool. And maybe did they hit capacity? Is that what happened?
Oh, yes, for sure. He asked us at some point because I think he wanted more people to register. So I think there were like about 55 people registering for this one. So that's a good number.
Yeah, the office is not that big, that's for sure. At least from a big meeting room, we don't really have that type of space there.
But you know how it is with like 55, most probably about 30 people are going to come.
Yeah,
that's how you get with
true.
events. So I think it's going to be good.
Well, thank you, Pablo, and let us know how it goes on the 27th in about 2 weeks' time. All right, next up, the VUG Netherlands has, this is like a super VUG. This is a commitment. Look at this time frame.
I know, right?
Wow. And on a Friday. Holy buckets. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is the first in-person event, VUG in-person event that they are organizing in this formation, like Jos and Maurice together. They're going to have Christophe Poppy from Belgium as a speaker. They're going to have Edwin in our team. And from what I see in the agenda, is going to be half or part of the day. The first part of the day is going to be an Object First kind of event. And then it's going to start the VUG where you can see like a Jos and Maurice introduction. But I think it's going to be really good. And I have FOMO.
Yeah, this is a FOMO-inducing event. And you got Christoph is going to finish it with Yara and then optional food. Rob is one of our employees in Netherlands. And then the leaders, Maurice, Jos, and Wasabi looks like a sponsor kicking it off. This is a fantastic setup. So thank you, organizers. Thank you, Wasabi. Thank you, Object First. Thank you, Christoph. This is great. Fantastic.
Totally. Yeah. Next time I should.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's worth going to. That's a significant one. That's great. All right. We had a Veeam 100 show, and I even tuned in for this one. Lucas Klausterman from Germany. I apologize if I messed up your name, Lucas. This was great. This is really cool about hardening on Windows. You can replay it now. This was a really good show.
I totally agree. And I mean, yeah, the link is there. If you want to watch the show or rewatch it, just go to the community hub. You can watch it there. It's on the first page, on the home page. But one more thing that I want to add, throughout this year and last year, as Lucas is cybersecurity space leader, he kept on posting articles, comprehensive articles on this project. So if you are interested, because obviously he couldn't cover all that content and all about the project in like a 20-minute show, right? But everything is in cybersecurity space, all the necessary links, all the links to his GitHub and everywhere that he's, discussing this topic. So definitely recommend you go to cybersecurity space and check it out in there as well. And definitely watch this one as it was really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I thought it landed well, and really nobody knows this stuff better. So thank you, Lucas. This was great. All right, Madi always has these tricks up her sleeve. And yesterday she posted the teaser video. This is like the anticipation is building, but we have a teaser video summarizing the Veeam 100 Summit. But this is going to be, you're telling me it's getting closer. I'm getting excited.
Yes, I hope so. It seems like might be December, though. I just talked to our video producing team. As you know, we are full of events, very busy. Our video producing team is very busy as well. So they might take a little time to put it together, but I'm sure it's going to be good. In the meantime, please just watch this one. It's so fun and so good. And it really gives you an insight of how this summit went. And yeah, we also have the Wait ladies in here. This is their first summit, so they are talking about their opinion on the summit. We have Leah and Kira in there. We have Luis with a funny moment in there where he's saying that all he wants for Christmas is swag, and then he's opening. So that's so fun. I think it's just 2 minutes, really worth watching it.
Yeah, this was great. Good stuff. I didn't actually watch this yet, so this is really interesting. And big thanks to our product management team, everyone who came out, every sponsors. Couldn't do it without you all. But yes, I can't wait now. You've got something up your sleeve, Madalena. We'll see what you got here. All right, Keeping it moving. Do have to move. Two things. One, I want to apologize. We found a little glitch in the community hub suspending the registrations, but we got that sorted out. Thank you to all the teams that helped out with that, and Madalena getting to the bottom of that. We had a little dip, but we didn't report. But nonetheless, we've got a great plus 284. It is working now, so that's good. So if you're watching this and tried to sign up and couldn't, it wasn't you. It was the platforms. So nonetheless, we have plus 284. See a Snowman, Kingsman, Finn. I like that one. Zero Wave, and oh boy.
Tom nom. Okay.
Tom nom. I'm in a conundrum because I can't pronounce Tom nom. That's awesome. So big welcome, everyone. But man, so like other than that, Madi, nothing's going on.
Nothing's going on. Only preparing. Still a lot to do until the end of this year, and starting already preparing for 2026. The community never sleeps. The community team is always busy. So. Awesome stuff.
And we launching Veeam Data Platform V13 today. I got to update the Upgrade Center, so I'll have some updates there. Just go to the top of our page, or we've got it linked there. I got a wide sticky on it, so we'll get that updated. I did some updates in my lab, but hey, don't worry, Mark K beat us to it. He's updating his blogs before I'm even updating the old Upgrade Center. I don't know. I need to talk to him about that. That's great. But yeah, man, thank you so much for curating all the content here today, Madi.
Absolutely, Rick, and have a safe flight to London.
Will do. Will do. All right, everyone. Next week. Oh, we have U.S. holiday next week, Madi. We got to talk about that. Maybe we'll do a little early or go plan B. We'll see. But have a great weekend, everyone, and we will see you on 241.